Yo, what it do, YouTube? It's Trail 247 back at it with another reaction video. We doing a video on Foolios killer, Sean Gathright. I guess he got to crying after he heard what time they gave him, man. This shit is kind of fucked up. But it's what come with this shit, bro. This is what come with this life, bro. Well, I encourage everybody that's in it to get out of it. And to help these kids not be in it. We gotta save these kids, bro. Anyway, we about to get into this video, man.
Known as the 5 suspects now convicted in the brutal murder of Julio Foolio have all been found guilty. And today we're going to be reacting to Sean Gathright, the 20-year-old convicted killer, crying like a bitch in court after realizing his life is over at 20 years old. Quick pause, because this might actually help you out. If you've ever needed access to your money before payday, there's a banking app called Current that lets you get up to $750 as a paycheck advance once you qualify. But if you're trying $5 bonus top of their finance.
Verdict, is that correct? Okay, I would ask the foreperson of the jury to please hand the verdict forms to the bailiff.
Y'all see his eye? Y'all see his eyes when the camera switched over?
Bro,
listen, I don't give a fuck who you are. When you're at trial, you are going to be shitting yourself. I don't care how tough you are. We've seen it with countless gangsters. Everybody, the overwhelming amount of relief or just breaking down, lashing out. They're sitting in chairs where the fate of the rest of their life is about to get decided
right now
by a jury and then, you know, handed down by a judge. All
it's
of
a
them
good video, bro.
Have a disgusting feeling that I'm sure none of us can imagine, because I've never been to trial. You know, I felt like, oh shit, when I signed off and got sentenced, but I've never been to trial facing forever and a little extra. You know what I mean? So the look he got on his face is about right. But Sean got that cold stone killer appearance. And he's had this same look the entire time. But today, that's gonna get broken. You're gonna see his soul leave his body.
We, the jury, finds as follows as to count 1, victim Charles Jones. The defendant is guilty of first-degree murder as charged. During the commission of the offense, did the defendant personally carry, display, use, threaten to use, or attempt to use a firearm? Yes. During the commission of the offense, the defendant actually possessed a firearm? Yes. During the commission of the offense, did the defendant actually discharge a firearm? Yes.
And when he's found guilty, he just looks down in disbelief because he knows everything is over. Everything. This kid's 20 years old. And it's not just he was found guilty on one thing, he was found guilty on everything. Murder, attempted murder, possession of a firearm, everything.
Damn.
He's done. They're all done. They had to listen to Isaiah get sentenced first. One by one, they all found out that while Foolio is dead and his life is literally over, they're going to be alive while their lives are still over. There's nothing for them. If I had to bet money, if there was a place to bet, I'm betting they all get life sentences. Plus additional time. Life for the first-degree murder, and then what, maybe 20 years for the attempts, 15 for the firearm. That's what I'm thinking. It's gonna be life plus another lifetime worth of years that they're gonna be sentenced to. And this is going through all of their brains. This is going through their mind. This is what he's thinking about as he's sitting here looking like this at 20 years old, because just a few minutes back he had this stone cold stare. And I guarantee you, if he beat this fucking case, he would have stood up, he would have been hyped, he would have been like, I'm getting out this bitch, jumped right on Instagram, got back on his bullshit, taking pictures like this, probably would have had a little bottle of Don Julio just to show off.
Yo, he's not lying, bro. He's not lying, bro. And that's the sad reality of this shit, bro. Forever in jail.
How this app helped me buy whatever I want in my favorite game. Unlimited money makes it so you can get what you want from the game.
But that's not what happened. He got found guilty as fuck. And he's about to get finished in the courtroom.
The defendant is guilty of attempted second-degree murder, a lesser included offense. During the commission of the offense, did the defendant personally carry, display, use, threaten to use, or attempt to use a firearm? Yes. During the commission of the offense, did the defendant personally possess a firearm? Yes.
Now, I'm not going to make us go through the whole goddamn thing because it's just boring and it takes forever. Court is court, right? It doesn't matter how entertaining or how big the case is. This shit's boring as fuck. But I'm going to skip to the part that all y'all want to see when bruh get the boohoo crying. Now, all y'all pay attention to this part right here. Sean is sat down, breaking down. You could see it on his face. His lawyer had just smiled. They're trying to pat him on the shoulder. Sean, don't worry about it, buddy. You're only convicted of first-degree murder and like everything else. You're only facing death, but you'll probably get life. You'll be good. You'll have soups, chips. You'll be able to watch football. Look at his face. All you kids out there that watch me, that want to live this drill lifestyle, look at his fucking face, because he's been tough as hell this whole time, and now his tears.
He don't even want to go to the jail, bro. He don't want to get up and even just go to the jail, bro. Like, he right, bro. If anybody ever watched this video that's young and dumb, do the right thing, bro. It's the only thing that's gonna save you, bro. That's why I stopped. I was really deep. As deep as you probably could get. And look at me. I'm on YouTube. Because you know why? I want to make a difference in my whole family, bro. I want to make a difference in my whole generation, bro.
There's tears coming out of his eyes. His co-defendants are getting walked away. They're not going to see each other again until sentencing. And he's sitting there breaking down, crying. He didn't fold during the trial. He didn't snitch on anybody. Nothing like that. But when it came to being tough as fuck this whole time, he's sitting here crying. And there's no reason for him to be crying. He should be celebrating. The same way these lawyers are happy that their job is done for the day. He should be celebrating because killing Foolio, this is, like I've said in prior videos, this is putting in work. You went and slid on your op and killed him. Sean blowing a fucking rifle. These shits is smacking off Foolio's chest, just pushing right through him, pushing his hat out of his fucking back. Y'all got him. Y'all put in work. This is what you worked for. This is the outcome of that life. This is exactly, this moment right here is what the fuck you worked for. Found guilty of first-degree fucking murder. I don't have any sympathy for him. Because right after this happened, it wasn't like, oh yeah, we got get back for our homie. All is good. All is well. All is done. No. He celebrated.
The Do It video was posted on June 23rd, so the Sunday of the murder, approximately 6 p.m.
On the 23rd, did you have a return from Sean Gathriight's device, which referenced a music video from Young and Ace?
Yes, so this is
this right here is just the icing on the cake. This is just the icing on the cake. The prison pie that he's about to get. That's what this is. Because, yeah, guess what happened as soon as Foolio died? They got their chance to gloat. They got their chance to say fuck him, fuck all his people, everything that happened. The Do It video. The Do It video was garbage. That song was garbage. it blew up because of who? Foolio. I'm not gonna lie, Foolio, bro. His murder, man. Listen, bro. These kids.
Screenshot that was taken from Sean Gaithright's iCloud download, and what we can see in this screenshot is the timestamp at the top says 7:40, so approximately an hour and 40 minutes after Ace's "Do It" song came out. He screenshots a Reddit post in the Duval County thread, "Let Ace's new song marinate."
And what did it say underneath that?
Why didn't he read it like that? Let Ace's new song marinate. But yeah, Ace dropped the song, and Foolio's killer is literally screenshotting posts that basically fuck with it. You know? You gotta understand, this man is probably feeling all different types of feelings. He just killed somebody, but he killed somebody that everybody in his city hated for the most part. And now he wants to celebrate, but murder is one of those things that you cannot celebrate unless you plan on doing forever in prison.
Where was the device based on the cell site information that you had?
So based off of the location cell site data, we know that Sean Gaithright's device traveled post-murder first to Polk County, to his grandmother's house, and then to Orlando in the area of a nightclub called Parlay.
Were there some photographs which confirmed Sean Gathrights' presence along with his sister and love interest, the Kyla Enright and Nevaeh Gathright?
Why would
Yes,
y'all
at this
bring
point in the
so
evening
many
on Sunday, it
people,
appears that Sean Gathright had united with Nevaeh and Kyla at the club, and there was still images and videos in Sean Gaithright's download.
Bottles inside of this Parlay Club?
Yes.
And
good
did the
time.
location information from the device also put Mr. Gathright at that location?
Correct.
So Sean kills Foolio, goes to his grandmother's in Polk County, then goes to Orlando and hits the club with some hoes, gets a bottle of Don Julio, and he's taking videos. Like, you can't make this shit up. And then you have the nerve to cry in the courtroom. Like, anybody's gonna fucking feel bad for you.
To your knowledge, other than himself and Don Julio bottles, were there any other videos during this time?
No.
Happy. This is a happy Sean right here. After being found guilty, sad Sean. Let me just show y'all this. Happy Sean, sad Sean. Happy Sean,
sad Sean.
sad Sean.
Bro, this shit is fucking out of hand, bro.
Who do you want to be? Do you want to be free living your life, or do you want to be this motherfucker who is temporarily happy in a club in Orlando with two broads he's never gonna see again, and now boohoo crying in the fucking courtroom? That's going viral. He's gonna go to prison. Everyone's gonna be like, yo, you was the one that was crying, right? None of the other ones were crying. You were the one that was crying though, right? That's his reality. And not even just that, the fact that he always did some wild shit. Y'all didn't see the video of him trying to escape? Now, this is what somebody looks like when they know they're facing forever. They just stand. He's not being told to do this. He's voluntarily doing this. He's standing there with his face against a fucking wall, right? He ripped off his ankle monitor. And he's thinking of 1,000 ways to get out of this situation. And the best thing that he's going to come up with is he's going to try to play with the air vent that's above this table. Because in this moment, he knows he's now booked. He doesn't know how this shit's gonna go, but he knows he's booked. He needs to get the fuck away. He probably wants to put his head through the fucking wall because he knows he's got nothing left. This is over with for him. Nobody's gonna pay for no crazy lawyer. He's not getting out of this situation. This is exactly how he's gonna look when he gets in that prison cell. He's gonna be walking around, pacing back and forth, realizing that no matter what he does,
He can't get out.
how loud he screams, he's never getting out. He can bang on the window, he can bang on the door. He's never getting out of this situation because of something that he decided to do, which was taking the life
Foolio.
of Charles Jones, aka Foolio. And I don't understand how the fuck he thought this was gonna work, but it clearly doesn't. Now, sentencing, obviously, nobody knows how bad this is gonna go. if he's already crying during being found guilty, I'm sure in sentencing he's probably gonna faint, because that's when the truth. I can finally take these off. That's when the truth to the situation is gonna get revealed. How much time he's actually gonna get. How much time they're all going to get. I guarantee you, the girl's gonna get the least because she got found guilty of manslaughter, a lesser charge. But as far as them, as far as Sean specifically, I'm leaning towards a life sentence plus additional time for all of the other offenses. Attempted murders, I'm gonna go with 20. The firearm during the crime, I'm gonna go with a 15 piece. I think he's gonna walk with, like, I don't know, life plus maybe 40, 60, 50, something like that, in that range.
God damn.
The judge is gonna put belt to ass and set an example. Keep that Jacksonville shit over there. Don't bring it to Tampa. We don't need that in Tampa. Y'all think y'all gonna do some brazen shootings? Well, they gonna get brazen in that courtroom and sentence you to forever. These are the moments that are important to cover so that the youth, most of y'all watching these videos, not just some, understand the severity of these situations. And you know, if you're thinking you're gonna be the young and ace who he didn't have to be involved, but he gets to drop the song and diss him and reap the benefits, with as much shit as they talked about in this case, I wouldn't be surprised if they hit him with a fucking RICO.
Oh, bro. Young and Ace better watch out for that shit, boy. They about to get these niggas life. And they're setting an example for a reason. They not playing, bro. This shit ain't, bro, look, bro. For the youth, I say the youth, and I'm part of this shit, but look, man. We gotta be smarter out here, bro. Leave this shit alone, bro. They really meant that shit, bro. When they used to say that shit to you all the time. Everybody I know heard this shit, bro. It's death or jail, bro. It's it. No matter. And when you look, man, it's death or jail. I'm about to end this video, man. This shit fucked me up, man. I ain't even gonna lie. Y'all sub, hit that like button, hit that hype button, man.